Thank you for your attendance and cooperation.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If it is a November Thursday night in Little Falls, Minnesota, that can only mean one thing: basketball.
Season opener.
It's great.
Yep,
This is Dave
season
Gertz
opener.
tonight, along with Deb Ulanimi-Allen, former coach of Little Falls Flyers. Welcome you tonight to the Little Falls Flyers versus the Pierz Pioneers. Great rivalry between these two teams. Pierz only 13 miles to the east of us.
Exactly. I mean, these girls basically grow up together. I mean, they know each other. They play each other in summer tournaments. They're in leagues together. And so there is a big rivalry.
What's cool about this game is I'm with former coach Deb Allen, and the new coach Trent Grahams in his first year is sitting to the left of us, and the second year coach Rich Teskey sitting to the right of us.
Yes. So we've got some rookies here.
We're going to watch the presentation of the colors by the Richard Howard Johnson Post, number 1112, and the band under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Laflamme, playing our national anthem. And there you have the presentation of the colors by the VFW Post 1112. We want to thank you again for joining us tonight as we watch the colors exit the floor. The band under the direction of Jonathan Laflamme. A tribute to our country. It's always beautiful to see that, and guess what? Basketball is on the way.
I love that. Yes, I love that national anthem. I get goosebumps every single time I'm in a gym and hear that national anthem, whether it's the first game of the season or it's section, that first section playoff game. I love it.
Starting lineups coming up here tonight. For the Pierz Pioneers, we've got 3 Bozers on the starting lineup. Elizabeth Tamale, you just saw come out. She's going to be watched by number 11, Laura Moe. Number 10 for Pierz, Bridget Bednar. She'll be watched by Kendra Pullman, number 31, a sophomore. For Pierz, number 13, Kayla Carter. And she'll be watched by number 32.
32.
30, Gabby Newis. Gabby Jr. Number 25 for Pierz, Megan Bozer, one of the 3 Bozers out there. Watched by number 33, Jamie Jenks. Jamie, wonderful basketball player. And finally, number 35, Alyssa Bozer. Watched by number 41, Jennifer Ronning. So the starting lineups tonight, you can see those for Little Falls and Pierz. A great night tonight. Talking to Coach Trent Grahams, and Deb, you were here last year in this spot. He's talking about the fact that he doesn't know Pierz well. Doesn't know what's going on much with their team right now. His first time going.
Right, and this is Pierz' only second game of the season. They played Pequot Lakes on Tuesday night, coming off a close loss to them. So, sometimes, with new clientele, I know that Pierz graduated a few and Little Falls graduated a few. So sometimes, each season brings on a new little atmosphere, and so sometimes you can't always rely on what a coach did last year, because you have to play with the clientele that you have. And but you're right. Being a first-year coach, he's got to. It's kind of nice that you start off some of these first games as a non-conference show. They played Alexandria on Tuesday. A very very tough section opponent. Alexandria is in the South 8 AAA section, and so Little Falls could possibly see them again down the road. And then you have a non-conference matchup against our neighbor Pierz. And so, great. I always loved when Little Falls and Pierz came together because, like you said, the communities are so close together. You run into each other at Coburn's all the time because you're basically neighbors. So it's a fun rivalry where there's a lot of respect that goes and a lot of history between the schools. So there we have the opening tip-off going to Pierz.
Officials tonight.
It went Bozer to Bozer on the pass, and we got ourselves a jump ball already here in the action.
First ones, and I tell you what, 3 of the 5 starters for Pierz are Bozers. Little Falls taking the ball out of bounds. Our officials tonight are Darren Carson, Kevin Ruin, and Eric Hurd.
Yeah, Kevin's always brought a very quality crew to the floor for us. He gets at least a half a dozen games for the Flyers every year, and he brings a very respectful crew to the floor. So I do expect. Oh, look at that, Pullman!
Kendra Pullman, the big
sophomore. Yep, sophomore Kendra Pullman scores for the Flyer. That'll give the home team a little bit of an adrenaline rush there, and that's really nice. And maybe they can just kind of settle in here. He's going up with a matchup zone here.
Bozer crossing the timeline over to number 35, Megan Bozer, Alyssa Bozer. 3 of the 5 Bozers on the floor tonight.
Here we got
nice
a steal.
interception.
Yeah, we got a steal here, so that's a turnover
Pullman,
for Pierz.
first turnover, and number 11, Laura Moe brings it down the court. Jamie Jenks. Jamie is recovering from a really bad injury played last year, but
her sophomore year, she ended up only playing 4 games her sophomore season. Went out with that ACL tear. So she basically lost 1 whole season of basketball. And,
it was a bad injury.
Yeah, very bad. She had a 6-month recovery on that, even missed her softball season.
Gabby Newis at the line. She got fouled by number 13 for Pierz. That's the first foul on Pierz. That is Kayla Carter. Newis eyes up at the free throw. 16:49 to go in the first half here. Newis misses the first one of 2 shots. And Gabby Newis, junior, she is listed as the center. I don't have the height on her. She's got to be about 5'11", it looks like.
She's a little taller than I am, so she's about 5'11".
Boy, I missed the rim and everything. So Pierz gets the ball out of bounds. Early in the game, 3-0 Little Falls on a 3-pointer by Kendra Pullman. Thanks for joining us. Brought to you by Flyer Media Productions. My partner Karen Warner and I, along with Jerry Abraham, with our great crew who I'll introduce to you later on in the evening.
There's some, there we go. Fill that lane there. It looks... Some good defense in the paint. One thing about Pierz is not afraid to shoot the 3-ball, but also they like to get it in the paint. And so I see really early Little Falls is defending the paint very well. And so that's going to be key to a Flyer win there.
Little Falls taps the ball out of bounds. Number 35, Megan Bozer inbounds the ball for Pierz. Right in the lane. Good block.
Nice block.
Gabby Newis with the block.
Yes.
Comes up with a rebound to Jenks. Down court in transition. Jenks pulls up. 4-footer, no good. Rebounded by number 13, and that is
Kayla Carter with the rebound.
Big Carter, and that's out of bounds. Held ball. That goes to Little Falls. And Pierz brings the ball down the court. 16:14 to go. Welcome again to our first broadcast of the season. The 2012-13 athletic season kicks off tonight on Flyer Media Productions, live on iHigh and tape delayed on Channel 6. And in Pierz, you'll see this game tomorrow, which will be tomorrow for us, too.
Yeah, we're not in separate time zones.
No, we are taped low.
All right, Carter.
15, Carter with her first basket of the game.
She's a sophomore.
So Kayla Carter puts him on the board.
Yeah.
Moe crosses the timeline to Jenks, left side. Newis, tipped away, picked up by number 10, Bridget Bednar. Bednar loses the handle. Pulls up from about 8 feet, no good. Rebound, Pierz. It's number 4, Tamala. Nice block by Jamie Jenks on that pass, and comes up with the ball. Jamie, she can jump.
She's everywhere. And, the thing about her is she's so smart on the court. She can anticipate where they're going to pass. She can get into that passing zone and anticipate. She's does a really nice job at watching their eyes. And just a fabulous athlete.
Pullman with a shot that's no good, rebounded by Pierz, number 25.
Megan Bozer pulled that one down, yeah.
Another Bozer in there.
Like Bridget I said, they're defending that paint very well.
And there's a foul. could tell that
Jamie
was
Jenks
coming.
picks up a nice rebound.
Kayla Carter with the foul over the back. This will put ball in Little Falls' hands again. Coming in for Little Falls, number 35. That is Melanie Dorn, freshman.
Yeah, freshman had a nice debut. I went to the game Tuesday in Alexandria, and she was very poised, playing up against a very tough section opponent. And it's fun to see. You know, she's got 4 nice years
she's got
here
poise
on the
here
court.
too.
Yes, like I said, she plays with a lot of confidence coming in with, you know, this is her first home game here. Nice three-pointer she takes.
Dorn with a shot, no good, rebounded by Pullman.
Rebound.
Nice job by Kendra. Back out to Dorn, wide open shot by Jenks, decides to pull up. 10 feet, no good, rebounded by guess who? Carter.
I think that shot was tipped a little bit. I think that 35 Bozer may have got a little touch on it.
Which Bozer?
Yeah, what Bozer?
And a tip away. Little Falls almost has that ball. Decides to pull up from the three-point shot.
Like I said, they're not afraid to shoot. There goes
25,
Bozer.
no good. That's Megan Bozer with the shot. You told me off air that Megan Bozer was I believe she's the three-point shooter.
Yep.
Or is Alyssa Bozer?
Yep.
So
No,
Megan Bozer's
25,
three-point
yep.
shooter. Okay. Low scoring game depth, 3-2 in the first half here. 14-11 to go.
Yeah, Pierz is coming off of a pretty high-scoring game last Tuesday. They were in Pequot. They scored 69 points in that opening game, and but they shot 42% from the field. And on the first game of the season, shooting 42% from the field, that's a great percentage.
Oh, no kidding! Right off the bat, Chantel Anderson checking in for Little Falls. And Little Falls lost big to Alexandria. Big game.
Yeah, you know, I like it. Bozer with the rebound and with the
she's got the
putback.
point. Alyssa Bozer's first basket.
Yep, nice rebound, good, nice putback.
4-3. Pierz goes up by 1. 14 minutes to go in the first half. Thanks for watching this Flyer Media Production broadcast as the ball is stolen by Pierz. 25. Megan Bozer down the court.
Yeah, they're not afraid to get it up the court, are they? They want to move it up. Got another turnover by Pierz. That's Pierz's 4th turnover of the game.
Mickey Rushlow in the game for Pierz. I missed her coming in. Mickey Rushlow, number 15. And Dorn brings it down the timeline. Has Pullman on her right side. Gives it up to Gabby Newis. Newis underneath, nothing going there. Newis pulls up from 12, no good. Pierz out of bounds. Probably was a wide open shot had that been going into Roning's hands.
You know, I like to see that they're not afraid to shoot the ball. They're taking some nice shots from the outside. You got a nice 10-footer. They're not afraid to shoot it.
Dorn inbounds the ball. Pullman, top, traveling. Yep, she walked on that one. Took that suitcase. Number 13, Chantel Anderson.
That's an early season mistake. You know, you got your first home game here, kind of getting the cobwebs out.
Well, Coach Graham's mentioned to me the first thing he had to do with the kids is get them in shape for basketball. So that takes a while. Out of bounds, another turnover?
No,
Nope,
actually it was tipped by the purple.
So Pierz ball retains possession. Number 35 inbounding the ball, Alyssa Bozer.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say Bozer. Bozer to Bozer. We joked about that at the beginning.
Yeah,
Alyssa
right
Bozer,
there up to
big
Bozer.
foul.
Bozer's going to go to the line here.
Number 32, Gabby Newis. That foul is on her. First foul for Gabby. 13:21 to go. Thanks for joining us tonight. Flyer Media Productions broadcast of Little Falls Flyers basketball versus Pierz Pioneers, brought to you by Flyer Media Productions and Channel 6. Alyssa Bozer, as you saw in the graphic.
She's a strong post player. She plays very well. We've had, I've been able to see her play many games in her career. She's a senior this year.
Nice shot on the free throw. Everything went in for 4 points for Alyssa tonight. And Jamie Jenks coming. A little trouble reporting on the bench here lately.
We've got Tiara Hopkins coming in for the Pierz Pioneers.
She's replacing number 35, Alyssa Bozer. And Little Falls' ball.
Pierz is going to put a little bit of full court press on here.
Jamie Jenks, they're up by 3.
Give them a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Jenks
has a clear lane. She takes it across the timeline. 4-on-3 right now. Big
Anderson.
shot. Nice shot, but no good by Chantel Anderson.
We got Roshlow from Pierz picking up the rebound.
Lots of rebounds for Pierz tonight.
They're already at 7 rebounds, Dave, versus Little Falls' 3. So, you know, that's one thing. You know, we got to get a butt to the gut. We got to get in there. We got to make sure that we can, no second shots. Gabby Newis pulled down a nice rebound
you were
there,
mentioning, too, Little
Yeah.
Falls averaging 39 rebounds a game last year.
Right. You know, and that's one thing. You don't want to give the team an easy second shot in the paint. You know, you don't want to get a rebound and a putback. If you can cut down on that, their shooting percentage is going to be...
Oh, Roning's pass to Jamie Jenks, and Jamie Jenks' pass went
miscommunication
out.
there over there in the corner, I think.
Fast break, number 4 for Pierz. Elizabeth Tamala. And puts it in.
We got timeout here on the floor.
What do you tell your team right now? Down 8-3 early in the game. Well, 8 minutes gone.
You know, you're right, but there's been a couple miscommunication keys out on the offensive end of the floor. Just need to slow it down a little bit, making sure that we're making sure we're passing the ball around. We need to be patient. You know, sometimes when it's your season home opener, you want to try to release the trigger a little sooner than you have to. He's probably getting ready and talking to him a little bit more about Pierz putting some pressure in the backcourt. I know that I'd be telling him that too, making sure that we get some good passes. You can always get up and down the floor a lot quicker passing than you can trying to dribble through 3 people.
Well, now he's seen a couple of periods of play, a couple of passes back and forth. We know what's going on. Jenks inbounding the ball, full court pressure getting by Pierz. Stolen by number 10 for Pierz.
Yeah, another costly little false turnover there. We got 5 turnovers. See,
there's
Bednar. Yep. We've got another rebound here. Tierra Hopkins
with
gets a rebound and a putback.
Boy, that hurts. 10-3. Pierz up by 7. Coming in the game for Little Falls. 31.
Sophomore. Yep. We have senior Bozer coming back in for the Pierz Pioneers, replacing Mickey Rochlow.
Kendra Pullman back in, gets the ball from Jamie Jenks. Jamie's going to try to break this press again. She was successful last time. Dorn
there we go. There's Pullman. There you go. Way to be patient. Nice. There we go. Yep. Look, we got someone down there in the paint.
And another steal.
Turnover.
Bozer. Megan Bozer. That's her 3rd stolen pass. Bozer almost loses the ball across the timeline. Lots of passing going on by Pierz.
There's some good D. Yep. Keep him in there. There you go. Nice.
Jamie Jenks.
That's good rotation on that defense when he's running that matchup zone.
That's
you
what
really have to be on your toes. You have to make sure that you're getting into the passing lane. You have to really rely on your teammates to take care of you on that backside when you're going to take away that dribble and the
pass in.
There we go. Yep.
And there's a rebound by Jamie Jenks. No basket that time. Little Falls came away with that rebound. Dorn crosses the timeline. Jenks in the corner. Jamie looking for somebody. Cutting a nice pick and roll. Boy, number 15, nice pick.
Yeah, Jamie Jenks, 2 points.
It is.
There we go.
So Jenks with her first basket of the game. So we got Pullman and Jenks, all the scoring for Little Falls right now. Pierz pushing it to the middle. Tipped out of bounds. By Pierz.
Little Falls ball, nice.
Yeah, off of Pierz. Good job for Little Falls. 11:08 to go, 10-5. Pierz up by 5 points, 10-5. Jamie Jenks inbounds to Dorn. And Dorn, boy, they're putting a lot of pressure on.
There we go. Good poise in the backcourt. Nice. There you go.
Jamie does it
again.
again.
We got some numbers here. We have some numbers.
Pullman,
nice
the newest
pull-up shot.
Short shot, rebounded by Pierz. That's their 9th rebound,
and a turnover.
Too. And Dorn to Jenks, a 3-pointer, puts it in. She buries the 3.
Beautiful. That was good ball movement. Did you see that, Dave? That
beautiful.
was nice. Got a nice little. Dorn knew exactly where her teammate was. That's some good. You got a freshman and a senior there, and sometimes that doesn't happen right away in the second game of the season. But that was like they've been playing with each other for like 4 years. That was perfect.
Wide open shot taken by number 10.
Dorn picks up a rebound for the Flyers.
She crosses the timeline, but she's not scared to take anything, and she gets a foul. Good job. Melanie Dorn, excuse me. 25 with a foul for Pierz. Megan Bozer.
We got Kayla Carter, sophomore Kayla Carter coming in for the Pierz Pioneers, replacing Bridget Bednar.
And Little Falls gets the ball on that foul. Only 3 team fouls for Pierz, 2 for Little Falls. Boy, she's got to watch that timeline.
I was a little scared there.
Want to go over and back. Jenks drives, puts it up. Tipped away by Pierz.
She's so strong. Nice rebound. Nice rebound.
She's got to go up strong.
And, one nice thing with Jamie is Jamie's got that left hand, and a lot of people, they forget about lefties because they don't see him very often. And she can give her that ball on the wing, and she's going to take it to the hole.
She can fake with the right and go with the left. That's what's great. Jamie Jenks, senior, and she scores all 3 kinds of points. Field goal, 3-pointer, and a free throw. She's got 7 points.
Yeah, you're right. She's coming off of last year's junior season as being our second in points for the Flyers.
Unbelievable. And having that huge injury the year before.
You're exactly right.
Jamie Jenks is perfect out there right now.
It's a nice comeback after that time out there. The Flyers have caught up, seen a little poise here, passing the ball much better. We got ourselves a tie ball game, Dave.
10-11 to go. The score is 10-10. Low-scoring game here. Halfway done with the first half. That long pass has been really working for Tamala. But, boy, there's nothing going in the lane. A held ball. Another turnover. And Coach Teskey wants a foul on that, and I don't think there was a foul. But Little Falls gets the ball. Kendra Pullman inbounds. 10-10 here. 9:59 to go in the first half.
Watch that.
Dorn not afraid to go across the timeline, cuts across.
Finds the open teammate. There you go. Like I said, Dave,
Katie
that freshman Dorn found Stewart, which is key.
Stewart with her first basket puts Little Falls up 12-10, almost taken away by Little Falls. And Melanie Dorn comes up with that one, just ripped it out of the hands of number 13, Kayla Carter. So Little Falls showing some life here after that pep talk by Coach Trent Grahams. First-year coach against a second-year coach. And there's Dorn
with the shot.
12
and there we go.
Melanie Dorn's on the board, so we got 4 of the 5 players
Pierz didn't like that at all. Pierz is going to take a, we're on an 8-0 run, Dave.
Wow, 15-10.
After that timeout, and so that was very nice.
Little Falls up 14-10, 9:16 to go. Hey, we just want to tell you this broadcast is brought to you by Flyer Media Productions. Our great crew tonight, I'll introduce them. They're off camera right now. You're not going to be able to see them. But Alex Warzeka on camera, Dylan Lynch, Kyle Hempel, and Jason Eggerath are on cameras. Phoenix Weiss, Emily Danaski up in the booth directing. Eric Van Ark and Zoe Garner on graphics. And Max Walter running errands for us as the runner and working on audio with Jerry Abraham.
We were talking before, Dave, I think that one and done, you got to have Pierz shooting one and done. We started getting some rebounds here. It was a 2-to-1 rebounding here in the first few minutes of the game. Now Little Falls has cut that gap, not letting them get that easy second shot. A lot of times that second shot will kill you there in the paint. You got to stop them and get that rebound before they get it.
Little Falls very effective. Bozer, top of the three-point arc, right in there for number 4.
Elizabeth Tamala.
Tamala. She's averaging 11 points this year so far. 4 points tonight for her. 2 points tonight for her.
Yeah, she's coming off 11 points off that game against Pequot on Tuesday night.
Was that a home or away game?
Dave,
I
forgot to check. I can look it up.
Well, we got this thing called the internet here, but why worry about that? I know Little Falls played at Alex. And Alexander just seems to keep turning players out and out.
Wendy does a great job over there. She graduates key players, but always can there we go. See,
boy,
like that
shot
key
by
rebound.
Pierz.
Key rebound there by Mo.
And Hopkins missed that shot.
Yeah, you want to make sure they're one and done down there. We got a turnover there by Little Falls.
Picked up by
good defense
guess
down
who?
there.
Bozer. Bozer in the left corner. Passes it way out to Megan Bozer. Off, no good. And Jamie Jenks with a rebound. 8:15 to go. 14-13. Little Falls up by 1. They're on a little run of their own right now. Jenks, closely guarded count, is waved off by the official. We have 3 officials tonight, which is awfully cool, too.
It does. You can see a little bit more of the game. It cleans up the game a little, Dave.
It makes it easier on the officials,
Yep,
too.
and it was nice. I would love to come into a gym and have 3 officials.
Oh, hit it out. No basket by Pierz.
There we go.
Bozer.
Nice.
And Mo rebounds the ball. That was number 11, Tara Hopkins with that shot. I thought it was a Bozer, but it was Hopkins. And
Junior Laura Moore with the ball now.
Jenks over in the corner. Gabby Newis back to Mo. Mo's got her her wrist wrapped.
I just noticed that. I didn't see that on Tuesday in Alexandria.
Newis has the ball kicked away by Jenks. Another turnover for Little Falls. 14-13, 7:27 to go in the first half here in Little Falls Gymnasium. Opening game, home game for Little Falls tonight. And Pierz inbounds the ball. We've got Bozer and Bozer. Megan Bozer taking the ball down slowly.
Yeah, I'm sure in that last time out, he just said, let's take some high consistent shots. Let's be patient with the ball. There we go. Bozer with the turnover.
Beautiful steal by Dorn, and she's hammered.
Boy, she went up strong with that. For a freshman, it looks like she's played many years or seasons already out here for the Flyers.
Melanie Dorn with 2 points tonight. She comes on strong. Big foul on number 35. Bozer. Even Cheryl Moore is saying Bozer. That's Alyssa Bozer with the foul. And Dorn shooting 2. First one. Up. Nice form, no good. Bolzer misses her first of 2. And wholesale trading here going
Mickey
on.
Rochlow, 15, a senior
Back in.
for the Pierz Pioneers coming in.
And Dorn looks up her second shot.
And
Beautiful,
good.
that one's in. So Melanie has 3 points tonight, puts Little Falls up by 2, 15-13, 7:08 to go here in the first half. Coach Trent Graham's yelling some directions out to his players. Bozer, Megan Bozer, crosses the timeline. Boy,
Good defense. They were
good
on
defense.
the, yep.
Almost caused a turnover, and Jamie Jenks does make the turnover happen.
It's nice to see they're moving and anticipating where that passing lane is going to be instead of moving with the pass. So they're getting a little bit ahead of that and getting some nice key steals.
And that is Chantel Anderson called for traveling. I thought Jamie Jenks twisted her ankle down there, but she's fine.
I tell you what, she goes so fast, she gets hit so many times, her knees and her ankles.
Well, she's in line for a scholarship, I would think, in some sport.
You know, I know that she's really
Turnover?
looking into softball.
Yep, she's a heck of a softball player.
Heck of a softball player.
She can throw, I was talking to the coach, she can throw anybody out from center field.
Yeah, and her batting average is just incredible. Best batting average in Little Falls girls softball history.
It's over 600, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
670 or something
Fabulous.
like that.
It was so fun to play or watch her play this last season.
Chantel Anderson being hounded in the corner down here. Ronning has the ball tipped. Oh, and Jamie Jenks.
Look at that. Oh, yep, goes
Nice
down
team
and,
spirit,
yep.
and she'll have none of that.
Pick her up.
Bridget Bednar. And inbounding the ball for Little Falls. Katie
Get a chance
Stewart.
to score on a dead ball here. Nice inbound play. Ronning.
Wide open Ronning from 12 feet. No
There
good.
we go.
Big
Anderson.
rebound.
Big rebound from Anderson. That's what we have to see
And
here.
Jenks from the free throw line. No good. 2 shots
Katie
up.
Stewart pulls down a rebound. And
She has no chance there. Stewart again. 4 times. No shots in.
that's what has to happen. We need to keep rebounding the ball, and I like to see that.
Yeah, that's 4 rebounds right there for Little Falls. 15-13, 5:47 to go in the
That's
first
the difference
half.
in the game right now, I believe, is that rebounding. You know, we were getting out-rebounded 2-1, and then we went on that 8-0 run.
And Elizabeth
Kater
Tamala,
Stewart was in perfect position there for that rebound as well.
Tamala has had the lid on that basket the last 2 times she's cut from the corner. In and out, all the way down and out. 5:40 to go, 15-13. Low scoring first half here for both teams. And Dorn crosses the timeline.
Ooh.
And I think she traveled.
Yeah, she did.
Just
Picked
a
up
little.
that foot, tried to do the jump stop. I'm going to pass it, but then drug the foot a little.
Oh, I got it. You take it mine. Oh, I got it here. Okay. And Bozer inbounds the ball to Bozer. 25, Megan Bozer with the ball. 5:29 to go in the first half. Pretty tight first half here. Pierz getting a lot of shots off, and Little Falls getting a lot of rebounds lately. Oh, a turnover. Jamie Jenks, one-on-one. She puts it up from that right side. No good. Boy, that ball went
Bozer
off
with
her
the
left
rebound.
hand. Number 10, big score. Bridget Bednar breaks the stalemate here. That's Pierz's first basket in 3 minutes. 15 all, Little Falls and Pierz. Oh, Dorn picked up her foot and didn't get called for that. She got away with one
same
there.
thing as last time.
The ref knew that one, I think. Ronning. Katie Stewart underneath. Nice give and go. Boy, and
Got Pierz Tamala picking up a rebound here, getting it down the court here.
Chantel just has had no luck.
Did you
What
see
a
that
nice
touch
tip.
pass?
Oh,
Dave,
wow.
that was a big league touch pass.
Bridget
that was,
Bednar.
Yeah, Bednar.
And the
That's
score.
a junior Bednar.
That score went to Mickey Rushlow. What a nice pass. Traveling.
Yeah, Dorn just did the same thing again. This time she got called for it. She does that jump stop wanting to pass and then drags her foot a little bit.
She is picking that foot up and putting it right down. It's pretty obvious from up here, too. 4:26 to go. 17-15. Pierz up by 2. Close game here. Boy, the rebounding is evened out, too.
Little game of runs going on right now. A couple here, a couple there, and then
Bozer.
Bozer with the ball. Back to
Megan
Tamala.
Bozer.
Back to Bozer.
Boy, Bozer, they got that.
Fine, Bozer's in the corner. She'll shoot that. Look at that. Lid's on
No
that again.
foul.
Did you see that?
Did it again, number
Rebound
15.
pulled down by Ronning.
And that ball's out of bounds on number 4 for Pierz. Elizabeth Tamala, so Little Falls takes another one away. And coming in the game, number 11, Tara Hopkins, replacing number 4, Tamala.
He did pull off that full court press.
He did.
I don't know if he was afraid of picking up that 7th foul, getting in a
Well,
shooting foul over here.
Jenks isn't in right now
half.
either. That might be why, too. She's been able to bust that press up. And Little Falls turns it over again, held ball.
You know, that's what kind of plagued Little Falls on Tuesday night in Alexandria. We had some turnovers and
That hurts.
against Alexandria, a very experienced, you know, great tradition in Alexandria for basketball. And
Little Falls blocks. A shot went up. That was off of number 15. I think she'll get credit for that. Mickey Rushlow. 3:32 to go. 19-15. Pierz up by 4 now. They're on a 6-point run here. Pullman looking.
got the ball. Junior Laura Moe back to Pullman.
Back to Pullman. A
Pullman's
big
not afraid to
three-pointer.
hit that
Oh,
one. There we go.
She
She
pulled
hit that
up.
one earlier.
She did. That was the first shot of the
basket
game.
of the game here. We have
3-12.
Bednar pulling down the rebound for Pierz. They're coming up. Bozer's got the ball.
And in the middle, big hammer foul by
Looks like Gabby Newis might get called for that.
I think so. She put the hammer down. And that's Gabby's 2nd foul, I believe. Yep, 32 has 2 fouls.
Team's third.
Boy, 19-15, not a lot of scoring in the game. And Pierz on a 6-0 run right now. Number 15 at the line, Mickey Rushlow. Good. And coming in the game, number 35, Alyssa Bozer. So Rushlow with the first basket. Gets a second chance. And that's in too.
And that's good.
Rushlow has 2 points tonight. Really, the new scoreboards are really nice. The
Well,
County Country Bank got
very
these for
nice.
us. Wow.
That buzzer kind of puts me in a different place. I feel like I'm down at the state tournament with that buzzer.
There it is. There's a shot of the scoreboard.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. We can see everything going on right now. Heck, we don't have to have play-by-play. We just look at the scoreboard. Thanks for that shot, Alex. And inbounding the ball, Little Falls. Pullman.
Pullman to Moe. Laura
Moe
with
takes
the
up
shot.
a 12-footer, no good.
Bednar for Pierz picks up the rebound.
Boy, they've been rebounding Little Falls again in the past couple minutes. Boy, she's too far underneath number 15, Mickey
It's a
Rushlow.
good pass by her teammate, though, to get it up the floor.
Guess who's back in?
Jamie
Jenks. Yes.
You can't miss those pink shoes.
No, you can't. That's got to be her. She got to get a signing contract for that. You can't do
Laura
that in high
Moe.
school.
Laura Moe
Back
for 2
shot
points.
from
Nice
the free
shot
throw
for
line.
junior Laura Moe.
And Laura Moe, her first basket of the game, 2 points and a foul. Number 10,
We're letting
Bednar.
them get back way too quick. We need to make sure that we send somebody back. They're wanting to push the ball up the floor. We've had a couple passes
Moe has
the
her
block.
first foul.
without having defenders down in time.
Well, you know, and Pierz is getting stuck way under the basket, too, so Little Falls is just
Yeah, a
over
little
adjusting.
spacing, yeah, a little spacing.
Shot by Bednar,
Junior,
no
yeah,
good.
Junior Bednar. We've got Kayla Carter, sophomore Kayla Carter coming into the game for number 15, Mickey Rushlow.
And Stewart coming in for Little Falls. Bednar gets another chance at it. 21-17. Little Falls down by 4 and misses
And
both
Katie
of those.
Stewart picks up her 3rd rebound of
Nice
the game.
job on Stewart coming off the bench.
You know, she's very fundamentally sound on her rebounds. As you can see, she gets in good position. She's sitting on
steal.
her opponent's knees.
And Tamala has the ball stripped out of her hand, but she kicks it out of bounds.
Nice.
Boy, Moe went toe-to-toe with her and just pulled the ball out of her hands.
You know, Stewart's coming off an injury as well. She missed her her junior year on the softball field this spring. She slid into second base during practice, and she's coming off of a knee injury also.
Oh, wow.
And so she had 6 months of recovery.
Pullman puts the 3 up.
So it's good to see that she's getting down, and her legs are nice and strong, and
But they are,
she's getting up and down the floor. And yeah, she had some nice ACL surgery. Well, not nice,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
You
But
can
she
call
looks like
surgery
she's
nice.
recovering quite well here and
Hopkins with
getting
the
her
ball.
feet underneath her.
Bozer, top of the 3-point line, decides to drive, puts it up.
Bozer
Good.
for 2.
That's Megan Bozer.
Yep, senior Megan Bozer.
And it is great to see the score on the score. We can do the halftime really well because we see the points up there. I love that. Can't miss that. Moe, nice.
Nice
push
pass
with
to
the
Katie
ball.
Stewart.
A little high, a little strong with Katie
Bednar
Stewart.
for Pierz picking up her rebound. That's her
gotta
3rd
be
rebound of the
third,
game.
Okay.
Yep.
1:10 to go in the first. And Little Falls down by 6. A wide open shot for number 13, Kayla Carter. Misses it off of Pierz. Oh, I guess that's off of Kendra Pullman. 23-17. Little Falls Flyer basketball brought to you by Flyer Media Productions and Channel 6, Jerry Abraham, downtown Little Falls. And
Coach Kruger didn't like that call. She thought I was off Pierz. I see her down there talking to Kevin a little bit. You know, Shelly does that. Shelly does a nice job at that.
Well, and Trent's got a lot of help on the bench right now, too.
You know, you're exactly right. Robin Pullman brings a lot of experience to the bench. I've coached with him many years. I was his assistant for 3 years when he was head, and he was my assistant for 3 years. And so, you know, and same with Shelly. Shelly and Robin and I have coached with each other for many years. And, you know, those relationships that you build and, you know, those trusting relationships are huge. And so Trent's got some great experience that he can rely on out there for the Flyer
Pullman with
staff.
a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bednar. Was slapped away by Dorn. And Dorn
Nice.
forces a turnover. Bozer on his timeline.
Those long arms.
Wow. Well, her arms are as long as her legs. It's amazing. So Melanie Dorn putting her pedal to the metal here tonight. 36.4 seconds to go. 23-17. Little Falls still down by 6. Jenks. No chance at a shot there. Look like they're going to go for at least one shot here.
Oh, yeah. I would, yeah.
Oh, tripped.
Ooh.
Foul.
Bednar picks up a foul, yeah.
And I believe that's Bednar's second foul. And that's not a shooting foul.
Well,
it is a shooting foul, yep.
The reason, you know, she was going to the hoop, but it's, you know, they have 7 fouls now, so
Yeah,
they're
they
going
do
to go
it.
to the line
They
and
got the bonus.
do
We
the
got
1
it.
and 1.
Fouls on number 10, Bednar, her first.
Which
her
stops
first
the
foul.
clock, and now we can maybe pick up some 2 points here. And
Well, she's got to get this first one in. Jamie Jenks from the line. She's perfect, 2 for 2 right now. And she misses the first one. Big rebound by number 13.
yeah, Carter picks up her
Boy.
4th rebound for the first half already.
Bozer to Tamala. Tamala back to
Good defense. Turnover by Pierz.
Jenks. Splits the lane. Right side, no good. Nice left-handed shot,
Ooh,
just didn't get
nice.
enough on it. Kendra
Pierz couldn't
Pullman.
hold on to it there, so Little Falls is going to get another shot
Another
here at the
chance.
basket with 9.4 seconds left.
23-17. Little Falls down by 6. Dorn got to put it up.
Turnover by the
There
Flyers.
it is. That could end the quarter here, and it should. As Bozer brings the ball past the timeline. Long
Whoa.
shot. Hits the back of the backboard. Well, that's your first half of basketball here. Little Falls Flyers find themselves down by 6 in their home opener here. And Little Falls a member of the new Granite Ridge Conference. Actually, now the second year they've been in the Granite Ridge. Pierz a member of the Central Minnesota Conference. Well, Deb, your thoughts on that first half?
You know, I saw it was some key things happening. You know, Little Falls found themselves down very, very early, but as you could see, that it was because of rebounding. They were giving Pierz too many second chances in the paint. And what ended up happening, they went on an 8-0 run, and we caught up in the rebounding. And then what ended up happening is then they weren't getting up and down the floor. Pierz ended up getting some fast break opportunities, getting down there. We got a couple fouls. They got a couple second looks, and then Pierz went on a 6-0 run. And so you're kind of looking at a game of runs. You know, defense come out here. You know, you said you're looking at a 17-23 halftime score. But turnovers, both teams, lots of turnovers. You know, both coaches at halftime are going to talk to their girls about holding on to the ball. You know, we've got 13 halftime turnovers for Little
Wow.
Falls, and we've got 9 for Pierz.
Wow, that's
and
a lot.
so,
Too many.
Yep, coaches are going to talk to them about that in the locker room, about being patient and passing the ball around. And so,
Well, I've got your halftime scoring right now. I'm going to look at the scoreboard to make sure I got this right. For Little Falls on the scoring side, number 15, Katie Stewart has 2. Kendra Pullman, number 31, she has 3 with that big three-pointer to open the game. Number 33, Jamie Jenks has 7 points. And 35, Melanie Dorn has 3. That checks out, so Little Falls has 17. For Pierz, I've got number 4. That is Tamala. She's got 5 points. Number 10, Bridget Bednar has 2. Number 11, Tara Hopkins has a deuce. 13, Kayla Carter has 2. Number 25, that is Megan Bozer has 2. I've got Alyssa Bozer with 4 points too. for
You know,
23.
we talked about those rebounds right now. You've got Pierz pulling down 18 and Little Falls pulling down 15, so I'm glad that gap
Wow.
isn't as wide as it was at the beginning of the game. So
Well, it
that's very
started out,
nice.
Pierz was getting everything,
Yes,
offensively and defensively. So we got a little time here, Deb. Tell me a little bit about, you haven't coached now the first time in a long time.
17 years.
What's it
no,
like?
well, 18 seasons. Yes,
Wow.
18 seasons.
What's
you
it
know,
like not to coach?
It's, I like it. I do. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fun being in the gym, but a lot of time with the family needs to be spent. And one thing, my daughters are getting to the age where they're playing on their own basketball teams, and so we're doing some 4th grade traveling this winter, and so that's fun to be in the gym with your own kids. And that's something that I missed out on. You know, and now they're to the age where, you know, they want mom hanging out here.
Absolutely.
And, you know, mom and dad can go to the games together, and so that's important.
We're going to take a listen to the Flyer band under the direction of Jonathan LaFlamme. And we'll be back with the second half, Little Falls Flyer basketball versus the Pierz Pioneers. The score at halftime, Little Falls 17 and Pierz 23. The Flyer Media Productions. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, so stick around. If you're on the internet, you have to stick around. And thanks a lot to our great crew tonight for doing the game. We'll listen to the Flyer band for a few minutes. Thank you. Which is big. And we're about to start the second half here. Little Falls Flyer versus the Pierz. The Pioneers coming into the game 0-1, losing this past week,
Yeah, just Tuesday.
to Pequot
Yep.
Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
And Little Falls losing to Alexandria. Debbie Allen and Dave Gertz here with the play-by-play. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast brought to you again by Flyer Media Productions, our great crew.
Yeah, Kevin's going to pass the ball in here. Kevin Ruin and his crew have done a great job tonight. You know, they're keeping the girls honest with their fouls and their reaches, and they're not letting the game get away from themselves. And that's what the officials are there to do, is to let the players play, but also make sure the game doesn't get away from them.
As we mentioned, so nice to have 3 officials. As
There we
Pullman
go.
puts
You're
up
right.
another
Pullman right away.
three-pointer.
Yep, that's how we started the game here. We got a rebound right there.
Block.
Jen Ronning. Right off the
Jamie
rebound, and
Jenks.
Jamie Jenks. There we have.
In and
Can't
out.
fall, but that's what we have to do, Dave. And
Basket.
Pullman comes down with the rebound as well. So we've got Jamie Jenks and Ronning and
There's
and
Jennifer.
Pullman picking up some
Finally.
nice. Look at that.
Jen Ronning puts it in.
Those 3 rebounds right there were key to that flyer basket.
And a flurry of shots in that last minute and a half puts Little Falls only down by 4 points. And Pierz in the corner, Bozer to Bozer.
You know, that's
Megan
what you like
Bozer.
to see, Dave, coming out of the locker room after halftime, as, you know, Coach Graham's in there talking to his team and coming out there, and we got a Pierz turnover right away. Little Falls possession of the basketball right away. You come out and you score, and then you have the basketball back in your hands, ready to look for another basket.
Gabby Lewis with that rebound. Pullman on the right side here. Jamie Jenks way high from an NBA three-point land. Gives it to Mo. Looking for a cutter across the middle. Ronning cuts.
Pierz come out with a man-to-man
They're
defense.
man-to-man, yeah. Jamie Jenks, nice drive from 8 feet, no good. And rebounded by number 4.
Elizabeth
for
Tamala
Pierz.
picks up the first rebound for Pierz in the second half.
Starting where she left off. 16:42 to go here. 23-19. Little Falls down by 4.
Bozer to Bozer on the three-point line.
Megan and
Passes it,
Alyssa.
yep, around to Tamala. There we got Bozer with the ball again.
And nice shot, number
Bednar.
10, Bednar from 12 feet. No good. Bednar
Ooh,
takes away the rebound.
You're right.
And Gabby Lewis gets a jump called. Held ball goes to Pierz. 16:24 to go. And Pierz inbounds the ball. Number 35, Alyssa Bozer. Thanks again for joining us. Second half basketball, Little Falls Flyer Gymnasium. Oh,
Nice
steal.
defense.
Laura
Nice
Moe.
defense by the Flyers there.
Laura Moe just pulls it away and comes across the timeline, and Pierz still has that man-to-man defense going on. Pullman.
Ooh.
Well, a little hack
I think
there.
that may have been a little double dribble there, too.
You
She
did
got
that
away
or a
with.
hack that got
Right, you're right.
slapped away. Oh, nice pass to Moe. Corner to
Corner
Ronning.
Ronning. From the top of the key finds Jenks.
Jenks.
Over to the junior.
And Gabby
Jenks
Lewis
with the
puts
rebound
up.
there,
Guess
though.
what?
There you go. That was great rebounding
Jamie
position by Jamie
Jenks.
Jenks. You know, she was the one that passed it over there to the corner around and found herself in some good rebounding position.
11 points for Jenks tonight. Bozer to Bednar. Underneath. Nice block. That was blocked by Jennifer Ronning. And Jamie Jenks comes up with a rebound. Big shot by Kendra Pullman.
Pierz pulls down the rebound on that one.
And Bozer, far corner. Oh, Bednar lost the handle on that one. And back to Megan
Bozer.
Bozer to Bozer. Nice give and go. No good.
Pierz has come out with 3 turnovers here, Dave,
Wow.
in the first 3 minutes of the second half. That is how Little Falls has been able to capitalize on some turnovers here.
23-21, 15:04 to go, and a turnover by Little Falls. Puts the ball back in Bozer's hands.
Another
Slapped
Pierz
away.
turnover, Dave. That's 4 in the opening minutes here of the second half.
Jennifer Ronning with that one. Laura Moe crosses the timeline. Has the ball slapped away. Good slap by Tamala.
Ooh. Nice shot by Laura Moe.
Gets her own rebound, and a held ball goes to Little Falls this time. Well, Little Falls come out aggressive in this
You're
second
right,
half.
you know, and they're in the passing lanes again. Like I said, Pierz has 4 turnovers right away here. And Little Falls is within a basket. And there we get it to Gabby Newis. Junior Gabby Newis takes a shot at the block.
Rebounded by Carter.
Yep, that's her 5th rebound of the game.
And Carter to Bozer. And Moe, boy, she gets hammered right on the hip. Jamie
Boy, look at
Jenks
that
left
speed.
side.
Look at that speed. I think she got touched a little bit on that, too.
Jamie Jenks.
Yes.
13 points for her tonight.
A lot of composure.
Wow.
You know, Jamie Jenks is coming off a season where she's averaging 10 points last season and coming off with at least, how many boards does she come off? 5 rebounds. So she's averaging, you know,
11
she's
points,
well over
5
that.
rebounds.
She's already has herself 8 rebounds tonight. Of course, that is unofficial.
Yeah. It's our scorecard with our pencils and pens.
Yeah,
I brought
that's
a really
right.
heavy
That's
pen
right.
tonight, too.
You know, so we've got the unofficial scoring.
Hey,
and
but Little Falls
rebounds.
on a run right now.
I love to see
6
that coming out
points.
of that locker room fired up like that, and that's especially on your home floor. You like to see that. You don't want to, you know, let Pierz in and give them too much room to get too comfortable. You want Little Falls to come back right on their home floor and say, you know, you're not going to take it from us tonight. We're here to play.
It's good for Trent Grams to get that rivalry started against Pierz again. We always love this rivalry. It's a great cross-county rivalry. And Little Falls and Pierz have never been in the same conference ever, even when they were
You know,
both
when I was in high
smaller
school, we
schools.
would, Big Jer would bring Pierz over to scrimmage
That
us.
was
You know, those
scrimmage.
were the, you know, Melanie Dorn's aunt played for the Pierz Pioneers back in 1987 when they made it to state. And I was a little freshman over, so they would come over here and scrimmage us, Big Jer would, you know, because Pierz had solid basketball and great tradition over there in Little Falls. And, you know, so we've got 2 state tournament teams within 12 miles of each other, and it was just fabulous atmosphere.
Megan Bozer crosses the timeline. Give and go right across the middle. Up and down and in. Number 13, Kayla Carter with that basket. Carter's got 4 points tonight. Well, that was a nice give and go. They've been cutting across the lane all night, and Little Falls is picking it up, but they fouled her this time.
Yep, got to stay low. You don't want to get tired here in the second half, and a lot of times early in the season, you find yourself standing up on defense, and that's when you're going to get called for those fouls.
Move your feet, move your feet.
You know, we want to make sure we can't. Right there, they almost got a second chance again. We got to make sure that we pull down those rebounds.
Jennifer Ronning has a held ball to
Yep, jump ball goes to Pierz. Senior Katie Stewart in the ball game is going to replace junior Gabby Newis.
Well, I got to tell you, if it's one thing that's changed the game of basketball is the no jump ball again in high school.
Isn't that crazy?
I've been in games as official, and I have called 50 jump balls.
Right,
You'd end up not calling them anymore.
You know, that's funny because I think that was maybe my sophomore year in high school that rule changed.
Yeah, it was. It had to be back then, exactly.
Back there in the mid-'80s.
Bednar, boy, she's missed all 3 of her free throw chances. She's not a happy camper with that. Her free throw shooting not that good tonight. 0 for 3. Here comes number 4. And that's short. Nobody can grab the ball on the floor.
Ourselves. Ooh, did we get a foul? Ooh, we got travel called.
Got a travel. That's going to
Travel
go to
call
Little Falls.
I like that. You know, 5 costly turnovers here for Pierz right away.
And Little Falls inbounds the ball Pullman and our great young basketball player Melanie Dorn in
Yeah, we
again.
got freshman number 35, Melanie Dorn, seeing her first game as a flyer here on the home floor.
She has got some moves. It's amazing. When she gets a little more control, she's going to be deadly.
It's going to be a fun 4 years watching her out there on the floor.
Oh, no kidding. Jenks drives baseline.
She's got that nice hesitation dribble.
Blocking foul called underneath, and Jamie Jenks takes it to the hole.
You know, one nice thing too is the referees really respect Jamie Jenks. You know, she's played some great ball here in a Flyer uniform, and the refs respect her. She plays a very solid game of basketball, and she respects the refs respect her, so she's going to get some nice calls like that.
Well, she is, and she's a good sport, too, really good sport. Bozer fakes the shot. Boy, they're just having trouble passing that ball right now. Ball's going up and out, no good.
Rebound for
Alyssa
Pierz.
Bozer, boom, in.
Yep, Megan Bozer gets a
me.
rebound here.
And that's the first point in the last, 4 minutes. There's been a lot of points scored. 27-23, Little Falls down by 4.
It's a game of runs, isn't it?
It really is. It's been
Yep.
up and down, 6 point here and there. Cross court.
I like to see that.
There
I
it
like
is,
to
a
see that.
three-pointer.
Yep. Freshman Dorn with the 3-point shot, not afraid to shoot that. I love to see
She has
that.
6 points tonight, Deb, and she has scored everything. She scored a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a free throw.
I tell you what, and she's helping her team out in the assist column as well, Dave. She's finding her teammate.
And Jamie Jenks, I always worry about when she goes out of bounds. Look at that knee buckling. I hate that. But ball's Pierz's ball.
She's everywhere.
She is. She's
Jamie
not scared.
Jenks is going to come out. Boy, she gives 100% result out there. She just goes so fast. We've got Chantel Anderson replacing Jamie Jenks out on the floor right now. Got Bozer passing it into
Bozer
Bednar.
in, and Little Falls gets away from this.
Still going with that matchup zone. Katie
Slap.
Stewart over there on the block picking up a foul.
That's a good call by the ref. She did slap the hand. 12:41 to go. 27-26. Little Falls down by 1.
Fouls on number 15, Stewart. for
And that
second.
foul goes to Stewart. That is her second foul at the line. Mickey Rushlow. Good shot for Rushlow. Rushlow's got all her points from the line tonight. Number 15. And the second one dribbles off
Bednar
the rim.
gets a key rebound in there.
And she is not afraid to take that ball away and picked up finally.
Turnover by Pierz.
There it is. And Chantel Anderson crosses the timeline, gives it to Dorn.
Yeah, finds Pullman over
There
there.
it is,
She's
three-pointer.
comfortable over there,
No.
isn't she? Ooh, who's this going to be off of?
It
Pierz?
looks like it's off of.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. Good call. Good call.
We got it.
It's good to see that we've got, Dorn and Pullman feeling very comfortable out there with that outside shot, because that's what you need. You need a solid game inside, but you also need to be able to go outside as well.
Well, I know you always told Annie Pliff to shoot that ball.
I did.
And Annie, one of our great three-point shooters.
Yeah.
Oh, Bozer pulls up from 3. Hard shot off the rim.
There's that
Bednar.
key rebound.
Dude, in.
I tell you what, Bednar's keeping Pierz in it right now. She just picked up her 7th rebound of the game, Dave.
Bednar's averaging 15 points. She's got 4 points tonight. She's only two for something from the field. Pullman pulls up.
There you
Not
go.
afraid to take that 3, in and out. She
And
gets
she
her own
gets
rebound.
rebound. That's great hustle by the sophomore Pullman.
And I got a timeout called by Trent Grams.
Great hustle over there to get your own rebound. I like to see that.
And that ball came way off the rim.
Well, we always tell the girls, you're the only one that's going to know where that ball's exactly going, because you're watching the exact arc of that ball. You're watching the trajectory of that ball, and it's the path that's going to take. And so she was right there. She knew exactly where it was going to end up.
And everybody is backing up to get the rebound on that, so she's coming out for that. Good job. Nice court
Good to see her.
awareness.
Grams calls a timeout here. He's going to talk to his girls here a little bit.
And Little Falls and Pierz both have 3 timeouts left. This is a 30-second timeout. 30-26, Pierz up by 4. Not a lot of scoring in this game, but boy, the rebounding has been phenomenal by both teams. And back into game number 15, Mickey Rushlow and Megan Bozer. Pullman inbounds the ball to Dorn. Dorn, the freshman, youngest player on this team. Back to Pullman. Shoot it, and she does, and that's in and out.
Well, look at that. Little Falls picks up the rebound again. That's
Dorn
huge.
slapped away by Bozer, and we've got a push foul, and that's going to go to Pierz.
It was nice to see Dorn pick up that rebound. Oh, Stewart, senior Katie Stewart picks up her 3rd foul here. They're letting 3 starters right now get a little rest on the bench.
11:35 to go, and Pierz inbounds the ball. Bozer. Megan Bozer takes it up.
Yep, he's
Back
going
to
with that
Bozer.
Matchup zone.
There it is, number 5 in the
Pierz,
game, and there she is.
That was good ball rotation by the Pierz Pioneers, Dave. Little Falls is playing that matchup zone, and they were pushing that ball around. And
Well, guess what? That's Shelby Bozer that just scored.
yeah, that's sophomore Shelby.
The
Shelby
fourth
Bozer, isn't it?
Bozer. And tipped away. Dorn keeps it across the timeline. Nice
wow,
job.
look at that agility there. That's some good balance by our freshman, isn't it?
And she
look at
has
the pose.
great-
Coleman finds Anderson open in the corner there.
Chantel pushes it up a little bit hard.
Pierz picks up the rebound. We've got Elizabeth
Tamala.
picking up that rebound.
Coming across the timeline.
You know, you're
Tamala.
talking about, it's only a 26, 32-point game. I don't think either coach is going to be very happy with their shooting performance.
No, because the percentage
yeah.
is probably around 30% right now.
They're taking some good shots, and that's what you like to see. And some nights they don't fall, but you got to keep
Bozer.
shooting. There's
There's a
Bozer
three.
for a three-point
Wide
shot.
open.
Can't leave her open. She loves to shoot that shot, and they're going to find Megan Bozer here
Megan
down the end
Bozer.
of the remaining minutes of this game, because they know that they can count on Megan Bozer to get a few of those
Well,
shots.
she's at her average tonight, Deb. 7 points. She's got 7 tonight. Back to Dorn. She takes the three, pushes it up, no good.
There's Bednar again underneath the.
And a good rebound by
Yep, she
Better.
just
How
picked
many
up
does
her
she have?
she picked up her eighth
Eighth
rebound there.
10:07 to go in the game here. 35-26, Pierz up by 9. Biggest lead of the game for Pierz.
Bozer to Bozer. Bozer's not
is.
afraid to shoot that. Look
Megan.
at that, Dave.
In and out.
She's a little bit further away from the line there, but Pierz picks up a key rebound. They get it back from Bozer. Bozer gets a rebound.
Nice dish underneath. Number 4, Elizabeth Tamala. And Tamala has 4 points. Number 4, she's got 7 points, excuse me. She's averaging 11 last game. Pullman just in front of the three-point line. Back to Pullman. She's going to take that three.
Get in there.
No. But
No,
a rebound
but right
to
there.
Chantel
Yep.
Anderson. Foul.
Anderson's there for the rebound.
Fouls on Shelby Bozer, the last Bozer. Let's see, I think that is only 4 Bozers here. Oh, no, there's Taylor Bozer, who hasn't been in yet. 5 Bozers on the Pierz team. And Chantel Anderson goes to the line. She's a senior. Chantel puts it up. Not on the board yet. Chantel looking for her first basket or points of the game.
Yeah, one thing Little Falls has got to do coming down the stretch here is that when we do get that free throw line, the clock is stopped. It gives us a chance to get some points here. We have to capitalize on those scoring possibilities with the clock stopped.
Anderson puts a second one up. And that one's no good. Still
Oh,
not
there
on
we
the
go.
board.
Bednar pulls it down.
Well, she is tough under the boards
You got to
tonight.
box her out.
And guess what? Turnover. Little Falls ball. Chantel Anderson knocked the ball out of the hands of Shelby Bozer.
Senior Jamie Jenks is going to replace senior Chantel Anderson. Jamie Jenks does bring a little bit of different offensive look for the Flyers tonight.
Moe inbounds to Jamie. Jenks, left side. Over to number 25. That's Heidi Moe.
Yeah, we've got
Heidi
sophomore
Moe's
Heidi
in.
Moe into
Yeah.
the game, finding Gabby Newis down there on the block. Nice pass by Moe.
And a foul, and that puts Gabby Newis on the line. Yeah, I didn't even see her check in.
I did not
Heidi
either.
Moe.
That's good to see.
Our
sophomore.
cameraman saw that, though. Way to go, camera. Alex, that's you. Gabby Newis. Good for Gabby.
Yep, that's what the Flyers have to capitalize here, coming down the stretch with 9 minutes left of the ball game.
Deb, that's her first points of the night. Gabby Newis. Second one up and in.
Nice.
She's got it. So Gabby Newis has 2 points tonight. And Pierz brings the ball down. Bozer. Megan Bozer in the corner. Back to Bozer. Swings it out to Shelby. Megan.
Yeah, Bozer.
I'm just going to use their first names from now on. Megan.
Bozer comes in. Oh,
Nice tip away.
Gabby got a little piece on it.
Gabby almost got a traveling
Nice,
call and a
nice.
turnover. Little Falls forces another turnover. 37-28, the lead
Little
is
Falls
9
did very
points.
nice that time, getting into the passing lane, making Pierz pass it around a few too many times. I always told the girls that the more times they pass it, the better off we are. Let them turn the ball over,
That's
play
right.
solid defense, get your hands in the passing lane, anticipate some things. There's a nice drive to the hole by Jamie Jenks.
Puts it up, and Bednar
There
with
she
the
goes.
rebound.
Yep, picks up her 10th rebound for the night.
Wow.
But I like how Jamie Jenks is going to the hole. A lot of time, like I said, we have to be able to score some points in the paint. We're not afraid to shoot it from the three-point line, but also we're not afraid to drive it. And
Boy, they're collapsing on Bednar underneath. Got away with a walk there. Bozer picks up that foot. No call
find
there.
Tamala down there on the baseline. Back to Bozer. Back into Bednar.
And Bednar's
Doing
surrounded.
a nice job in there. Yep.
Boy,
as soon as they bring that ball down, you got to make sure you tie it up. Bednar's tall enough in there. She's got to keep that up when she gets it into the paint, because
that
you know that
ball-
those scrappy little guards are going to want to take it away from you.
So she's holding that ball so far down, it's easy fodder for the guards. 8:06 to go, 37-28. Pierz up by 9. No score in the past 2 minutes for either team. Ronning tipped away and on
out
the
of
line.
bounds here by the Flyers.
Mo on the line.
That's a turnover.
Checking in for the Pioneers, number 35.
So Pierz ball.
13, Carter.
We got number 35, Alyssa Bozer, checking in for the Pierz Pioneers.
So we've got 2 Bozers back in the game again. Shelby goes out, Alyssa comes in, and Megan has the ball. 7:50 to go, 37-28. Pierz up. Back, Megan Bozer.
Yep, they're giving Bednar a little rest here.
And she well-deserved rest.
Oh, 3 seconds.
Wow, that's the first time. You know, one thing I've noticed about Bednar, she's not hanging in the lane at all. There's no chance
she
for 3
moves.
seconds.
No,
She's
she
moving.
moves a lot.
And Little Falls with the ball. Jamie Jenks inbounds.
The Flyers with a 9-point deficit here, and with little bit over 7.5 minutes left to go to the game.
Laura Moe.
Every possession is very important here for the Flyers
It
coming
is.
down.
I'm sure that Trent Grants would love them to score every possession, too.
Yeah, that would be
Get
nice.
this
Yep.
game back. Moe.
There's
Right
look at
in.
that. Mo to Mo. Did you see that?
Beautiful. We got the Bozers
Yeah.
and the Moes.
Laura Mo
Mo
finds her little sister, number 25, Heidi Mo in the
Jenks.
lane.
And Ronning back to Moe.
I like their patience. Trent
Looking
Grant's
for the
got to
opening
be
shot.
impressed with that.
That's 7 passes so far. There's 8.
Pierz comes out with that man-to-man right there, and there Jamie
There it
Jenks
is.
goes to the hole.
And you know what? Let her do that. 'Cause she's going to draw the foul.
You're right, and there Gabby Newis picks up a rebound, and then Heidi Mo right in the mess there as well.
Held ball. That is the 5th held ball of the second half.
They're being aggressive.
Wow. And they're not fouling, which is good.
Yeah, you like to see that down here on the stretch with 7 minutes left to go to the game. Let Jamie Jenks take it to the hole
Oh, let her.
and have 3 other Little Falls girls down there rebounding.
And I haven't seen Katie Stewart back in, though. She must have.
She picked up that third
Bumped
foul pretty
herself,
early
too.
in the second half, and
Yeah.
he might be resting her here to
Well, 6:44 to go. Bozer decides to pull up on that. Alyssa, back to Megan. Nice pass underneath. Boy,
finds
Gabby
Carter.
Newis.
Yeah, found Carter right there in the lane.
Wow, Gabby Newis put her hands up, but she also put her hips in. Picks up the foul.
That might be her 4th foul, Dave.
I got to look and see.
Oh, they called it
They
on
called it on
Mo.
Mo.
Ooh. That's
She got away with the break there.
I was going to say, because Gabby Newis picks up her 4th foul, you might have to sit down on the bench here with 6.5 minutes
bet.
left to go to the game.
Carter misses her first of 2. 6:35 to go. Kayla Carter.
I remember you
Got
saying
her.
before the game that you were talking to Mr. Teskey, and he said he wasn't very happy with that free throw percentage in Pequot. I don't think he's going to be very happy
Oh,
tonight either,
I don't
Dave.
think so either. They've been to the line a lot. They haven't capitalized a lot on it. Those are free throws for a reason.
And that's
Mo.
one thing you work on in the summer is you work on that free throw. You work on your form, you work on your consistency.
Jamie Jenks drives
See
the
that
lane.
nice drive, beautiful.
And she puts it up with that left
Yep,
hand.
Heidi Mo got a shot down there, and Gabby Newis picked up a rebound, found her teammate Laura Mo on there, and then we got it to Jamie, and Jamie found an open lane and finds herself at the line shooting 2.
And she's got 13 points tonight, leading all scorers. I've got 13. They've got 11 on the scoreboard, but I think I'm right. Oh,
I
can't
believe you, Dave.
No, I don't think so. It's 11.
Like I said, we're not very official.
My statistician's not working tonight, I'll tell you what. We need to have that person in the headset giving us the stats. I couldn't stand that.
We have Tamala checking in for the Pierz Pioneers, giving Bozer
Wow, a
rest.
well-deserved rest.
Yes.
Jenks, second of 2 here, puts it up. That one's good. So Jamie Jenks has 12 points tonight, leading all scorers from both teams, and they're a little pressure by Little Falls here on the full court.
That's nice to see here.
Tipped away.
And a
Boy,
turnover by
Kendra
Pierz. That's what
Pullman.
has to happen here down in the last minutes of the game here.
Pullman gets pushed on that one, and there's no call. Jamie Jenks brings it across the timeline to Colm. Pullman's going to take a 25-footer, no good.
Rebound by
Boy.
Pierz.
Little closer, she'd have had that one. And Bozer, this is Alyssa Bozer, underneath. Gabby Newis slaps the ball away, and Jamie Jenks comes
picks
up
up
with
the
it.
rebound.
Beautiful rebound, left hand up and in.
There, that's what the Flyers like to see right there. Jamie Jenks brings that spark to the floor.
Guess what?
I tell you what.
38-31 too. Boy,
Well-
almost picked away by Jamie Jenks. In the corner, Carter, no good.
Little Falls picks up the rebound.
Kendra
Here we
Pullman
go.
tries
Nice,
to get it out, and
nice.
she does.
you know, a lot of times when the girls look up on the clock and they say 5.5 minutes left of the game, they kind of get in a little bit of panic mode. But you know, it's a 7-point game. The girls got to realize that we can be patient, pass the ball around, get a good shot, and come down and play some good defense. And so you don't want to come down and rush a shot. And Jamie Jenks just got pushed over a little bit. I don't think that was.
Trent Grams did not like that
no,
non-call.
No.
That was an elbow.
No.
5:04 to go here, 38-31. Little Falls down by 7. Pierz is led by as many as 11 points, and Little Falls whittling it away. In the middle, Carter. Boy.
A rebound by Pullman. That's what you got to see. You can't give him a second shot.
Kendra with a nice job, and Mo with the ball.
That's Kendra's 4th rebound of the half.
Checking in for the Flyers, number 13, Anderson, number 15.
Trent Grams wants to talk to his girls here with, you know, a little bit under 5 minutes left to go to the game. He wants to make sure everybody is on the same page, knowing what's happening here.
Full timeout call.
Maybe telling him a little bit of, okay, we still have a lot of time. We can be patient. It's a 7-point ball game. You know, it's only a three possession ball game. Go down there and play some nice defense. Get in the passing lanes. Maybe put a little bit more full court pressure on Pierz.
It'd be nice to see Spring and Jamie open underneath. That give and go on the baseline would just work.
Yeah, I tell you what, they pass it around the perimeter and they see Jamie there and she's got a lane. She's going to take it.
Oh, she is, and she's not scared. You see Coach Rich Teskey, second-year coach from Pierz. And kind of replacing Rick Shabluski in a way. Rick Shabluski, longtime coach.
Yes, yep. Coached against Rich Mr. Shabluski for 4 years of my 6-year coaching career.
Well, yeah. And he was trying to do color commentary for the boys' games, but guess what he does for Pierz girls? He's the scorekeeper.
Oh,
so
yes.
he can't do any games.
Right.
All the boys' games we were scheduling were on nights he had girls' games in Pierz. I do have some great news, though. Our superintendent, Steve Jones, is going to be color commentating 2 games.
He told me that today. He did. He told me that today he was going to get some airtime against some boys' games, so that's fun.
It's going to be good.
Yep.
We got 2 games. Brad Lager next week against Princeton, and then Paul Fronczak and Steve Jones will round out the season with me.
Nice.
4:44 to go.
Well, I do appreciate the opportunity tonight. When Coach Grasso said, "Hey, Deb," and I said, "I'll take that opportunity to hang out here with Dave."
It is nice to have.
You know, you can't get a gym rat out of the gym. You know,
Wow.
I've spent many hours in this Little Falls gym, and
it's
kind of about who I am. You know, Jerry Cool installed the love of the game, and I've loved this game of basketball for many years, and even though I'm not coaching it, I still like to watch it, whether I'm at home watching the Gophers or the Timberwolves or the Lynx. You always want to cheer on your home team, and this is a great place to do it.
Well, it is, and Little Falls putting on a good show here tonight. The game is definitely not over. 4:30
Oh,
to
no.
go. Little Falls got to get a couple more baskets in here, and Pierz is just hanging on really well.
Yep,
got
to be patient here. Find Dorn over there in the corner.
Dorn, left side.
There we got Mo
There it
right at
is.
the elbow up there. Nice look. Look at that. She got herself a foul. Is that on Bednar?
I think so.
That's what you got to do. You got to be patient. Look for the open girl. We got sophomore Mo there.
And Bednar does get called for the foul. I believe that's her 3rd. Yep, her 3rd foul. Not a shooting foul, though. She got her up at the top of the key. Inbound.
Dorn into Stewart.
Katie's
Stewart's going
back
to the
in.
line. Nice.
There we go, Katie Stewart.
Yep,
in.
she's got some fresh legs. She got a little bit of a rest here in the middle of the second half. She did pick up that 3rd foul at the beginning of the second half. Coach Grams put her on the bench a little bit, and now she's coming in with some fresh legs, gets a nice shot, going to the free throw line.
And Katie has 2 points now. Let's see if she can add to that total, bring the game within 7.
Yep, that's
There it
what we
is.
have to
She's got
do.
it.
The clock is stopped. We get it to within 6 points with just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the Flyer gym.
Stewart has a 2nd of 2. Puts it up. And that one's off. Rebound big time by
Bozer picks up
Bozer.
the rebound.
That's Alyssa to Megan. Megan, 3-point, pulls up, puts
Yeah,
it up.
you can't leave her out
Oh,
there.
no way.
Nope, can't
No
leave her
way.
out there. That's her bread and butter.
That's her
When I
second
saw,
three-pointer.
when I saw she only scored 7 points against Pequot, they must have had somebody on her like glue.
Oh, they had to.
Oh yeah, because she loves that 3 ball, and you know, last season she's coming off a double figure average.
But she's shooting that from about 22 feet too, so she's not scared to put it up. Dorn, nice cut, Mo. Back to Ronning, looking for the cutter across the middle. Jamie Jenks out
Pretty
for
young
a
out
rest
there right now.
It
We've got 2 seniors, a junior, a
and a
sophomore,
freshman.
and a freshman
And
here. For Little
Bednar.
Falls. Bednar with the steal. Look at those legs. Look at
And
those
Bednar
long
goes
legs by
down.
Bednar.
Wow.
Woo! She can get up and down the floor for for a nice
She's
tall girl.
hammered. And I have her listed here at
5'10".
5'10". Wow.
Yep, she can get up and down that floor. She's leading the Pierz Pioneers tonight with 10 rebounds.
Well, Pierz back up to a 9-point lead, 3:31 to go here, 41-32. Bednar for 2 shots.
We've got Jamie Jenks getting ready to
You know what, Bridget?
down here at the scorer's table.
Deb, she's been
You
to the
know-
line 6 times and she hasn't made 1 free throw.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Coach Teskey might be talking to his girls about
Yeah,
that.
I would think so.
You know, coming off the first 2 games of the season, you know you want to shoot 70% at the line
At least,
consistently as a team.
Like we said, they're free throws. Chantel Anderson coming out.
I don't know what happened. Oh, she may have blood.
Flyers, number 32, newest.
No idea what happened.
I don't
She
see
have a
what
little-
happened.
Oh, she's got blood on her eye. Yep, she just.
Okay. And they've got to take her out.
Yeah,
to
I've
get
got
that
to take her
cleaned
out
up.
immediately. So they're
Yeah.
going to take a look at her. Looks like she's got a little bit of blood.
Bednar 0 for 6 from the line.
Ooh, there's a nice rebound by Katie Stewart.
3:28 to go here in the second half. Little Falls and Pierz renewing the rivalry here. Central Minnesota's finest. Nice pass away. Katie Stewart just let it get a little too far.
Yep, she was looking for Jamie Jenks down there. She knew that she needed to get the ball to Jamie Jenks here.
Jamie
want
just
it in
missed
your,
the cut.
We got Kendra Pullman coming in here for the Flyers.
And I think that foul was on Mo. Yes, it was.
Checking in for the Flyers, number 31.
Laura Mo with 2 fouls.
Kendra
3
Pullman,
timeouts.
sophomore Kendra Pullman, checks in for senior Katie Stewart.
And at
Probably
the line,
looking for a little bit more outside shooting. Kendra Pullman is going to be able to shoot that 3 ball a little better than Katie Stewart. Katie Stewart's her main thing is to get rebounds, and she's doing that well for the Flyers tonight. She's pulled down 5 boards for the Flyers. Of course, unofficial.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to take that for conference stats or anything, but unofficial up here.
when we go to the final summary, we're going to get this official. Tamala misses her first free throw on the bonus.
Wow, I wish I had that set up here. We should
Dorn, right side.
find
Boy,
Pullman over there in the corner.
Gabby Newis took a spill. Jenks back in, looking for
Jenks
a
is
3.
letting her team get set a little bit here.
And
we
we
got
got
an
a
off-ball foul. Ooh,
Yeah.
called on Gabby Newis. No, Gabby's
No.
going to the line here.
That was
shooting a
called on
one-on-one.
Bozer. On number 15,
Gabby Newis
Mickey
wanted
Rushlow.
to post up at the block down there, and she said, nope, this is my block. And
That's it.
again, the clock is stopped, and we got Gabby Newis up there shooting free throws.
Gabby misses.
Oh,
she
look
has
at
2
that,
points.
Bednar. There she is, picking up that rebound again. Always in the right place for Pierz.
And Bozer's going to come across the timeline. 2:52 to go, 41-32.
Yep, they're not in any hurry, Dave, here. They're going to run some time off the clock.
Nope.
It looks like he's going to pull it out, make Little Falls maybe going in a man-to-man. I don't know. You can't stay in that matchup zone here. You're down this.
No, you got 9 points to make up, and
Yeah.
there's no time limit
No.
on this.
Nope, there's no shot clock in Little Falls, Minnesota tonight.
Wonder sometime that's going to happen. The shot clock would be maybe a good addition.
Look at how
Bozer.
patient they were. They kept it on the perimeter. Hey, there's
Bednar.
Bednar. Yep, Bednar
And
picks
she
up
does
a
it.
key rebound here in the last 2.5 minutes of the ball game. Pierz was very patient there. They pulled Little Falls out on the defense, and then they
Oh boy,
they
Mo
found her down
slips.
there. There's Bednar with a key steal here.
Boy, end to end, Bednar's on both
Mm-hmm.
sides of the court, and Bednar has 6 points tonight.
Yeah, but those rebounds are key. She's, unofficially, she's got 11 rebounds for Pierz.
Wow, foul on Mo. That is her 4th. That's got to be her 3rd. She had 2 last time. And back at the line is Megan Bozer, number 25. She's got 7 points tonight, or 8 points tonight. Misses that free throw. Pullman
Kendra
with the
Pullman
rebound.
pulls on rebound for Little Falls.
To Mo, crosses the timeline.
That's her 5th rebound of the half.
Wow, she's come
Yeah,
on.
she has. There she is at that nice.
Ronning.
Got some good shooting
Boy,
form there.
Kendra Pullman just
Look,
misses
Bednar,
that.
look who comes down with the ball, Dave.
I tell you what, Bednar in the last 2 minutes has done
Yep,
both ends.
Yeah, they got to put a butt to the gut there, and
Oh, there it is.
I think Dorn got away with something.
She
there.
did. A little trip on her own feet, it looks like, too.
Mo with the
Mo
steal.
with the pickup. Coming down, crosses the timeline.
Yeah, now we
Pullman
don't
on her
have a
left.
lot of time here. Pullman knows that. She's going to shoot the three-pointer from the corner.
Boy, she's got that
Gabby
arc.
Newis, Gabby
And it
Newis
is.
gets
She's
it
got
there.
it.
Chance to get a three-point play here. That's what we need. Way to be in the right place down there, Gabby Newis.
Gabby Newis with 6 points. Excuse me, with 4 points tonight.
That's her 4th rebound of the game.
Checking in for the
That was an important one, too.
That was a good rebound. We got a chance. The clock is stopped. Pick up a three-point play. Maybe put a little bit of full court defense on. Get a steal. Get a nice look at the bucket again. Lots of time left.
9 point
points.
difference. And
That was
Gabby
beautiful.
puts it in.
Put it down to an 8-point game here. Little Falls comes out and a little bit of full court pressure. They're going to make sure Pierz doesn't have an easy look down there. Maybe get a little steal out of this. There, Gabby Newis gets a little touch on the ball. You bet.
Bednar with
there,
the ball.
that's what we like to see. We like to see.
Held ball.
You know, Pierz got a little.
And guess
you don't
what?
want Pierz to feel comfortable. It's a Little Falls ball right there on the side. See,
Press
there you
them,
go.
press them, and here we
Turnover
go.
by Pierz. That's what you like to see. You don't want them to feel comfortable. Put a little pressure on the backcourt on them. Let them know that this ball game's not over.
Jenks crosses the timeline, looking down. Pullman's going to take another three. She's got a chance.
There it is. Kendra Pullman picks up a great shot.
After 5 chances, she's got another one. 6 points for her. 55 seconds to go.
Oh, Jamie Jenks with a steal. Here we go for the Flyers. Comes down 2 points. There we go. We got timeout for the Flyers. We got ourselves a 3-point ball game.
Jamie Jenks, 17 points tonight. Oh, 16 points for Jenks.
You never say never, Dave. I tell you what, you never say never. It was a 9-point game here with
a minute and a half to go.
You bet. And I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that the Flyers haven't stopped playing. I'd love to see that they've got a lot of energy and a lot of pride coming into this Flyer gym. And, you know, 9 points can seem like an eternity to people, Dave, but with a minute left, we got ourselves a 3-point ball game.
Well, I tell you what, whenever I watch a college or professional game, a minute is like an hour. It's only nice. You can see these guys score, stop, score. Little Falls has got to get that ball to Jamie.
Well, you know, this is exactly right. The Flyers don't stop playing basketball. I don't know if you remember back in 1989 in the Little Falls girls second to get to the championship game. There's 45 seconds left on the clock, and we had a 9-point deficit, and we ended up taking it to overtime. Remember that against St. Louis Park?
I do remember
the championship game. You know, so when there's 45 seconds left on the clock and it's a 9-point game, people can never say never with Little Falls, because Little Falls is always willing to play, never going to give up. We got ourselves a 3-point ball game. Trent Grams is going to talk to his team a little bit. Maybe again put a little bit of full court pressure on them. You don't want Pierz to get comfortable.
Well,
you know, Pierz has 10 turnovers here in the second half because of that pressure defense by Little Falls.
48.8 seconds to go. Rich Teskey telling his girls they have got to stop Little Falls from scoring here. And Pierz has the ball. Bozer, Megan.
Yeah, Little Falls isn't going to make it easy here.
Full court press.
You know, and the thing about it is it gets into Bednar's hand. I'd put her at the line, Dave. You know, right there. You know, she's going to go to the line. You know, if you're going to she's 0 for 6 tonight.
Yep.
And you know, Trent, you know, Mr. Grams probably said, you know, we can put her at the line.
And we got fouls to give, too.
Yeah.
Every player's got at least one foul.
Still a lot of time left. You grab a rebound here, you go down and you score. We got to make sure that we pick up a rebound here on a miss.
And Gabby.
Yep. We got to make sure
that. And Kendra underneath. Yep. Bednar at the line.
Got to put a body to him.
She makes her first free throw.
Oh, look at that. Made the important one, Dave.
There it is. That is her 5th point and her first free throw. 1 out of 7 tonight.
Yeah.
Second free throw, Bednar.
Look at that. She made him when she needed him, Dave.
Wow.
So Little Falls is coming down here. We got ourselves a 5-point game.
5 points, and Mo crosses the timeline. Jamie puts it up for 3.
Oh! Don't see that very often.
I don't see that in many games.
No.
Now, who's going to get that ball out of there? That's a great shot. Jamie Jenks took the 3.
They're calling for you down there, Dave. They want you to come and tip that in there.
We got Spencer?
Yeah, we got Spencer.
There he goes.
Senior ball player for the Flyers goes down there.
Spencer.
They got their first game coming up next Tuesday against Fergus Falls.
And
again, some full court pressure here for the Flyers. Pierz is not going to be in a hurry. They know that there's 33 seconds. The time is in their hands.
And they've got 10 seconds across the timeline.
Can't wait much longer here.
There she goes
Game's
across
down
the
to 24 seconds.
Megan Bozer.
We've got ourselves 20 seconds on the clock, Dave, with a 5-point game.
Bozer to Bozer.
Oh,
she's got a foul.
Yeah. That's what you got to do, though.
Yeah, they're not going to call that. The clock. They're not going to call that a flagrant foul.
No.
That's just an intentional foul. 16 seconds to go, 45-40. Little Falls with a great run here.
Little Falls just did commit their 10th foul.
Yep, there it is.
So now Pierz is going to be shooting 2 free throws for
double
the rest
bonus.
of the game.
And Bozer at the line. And she's no good. First free throw.
Yep, she tried to solidify it here, and again, 5 points.
And Megan
Flyers
Bozer.
got some work to do here with 16 seconds left.
Second one's no good.
Still only a 2-possession game.
Holding call on Bednar.
Ooh, is Gabby Newis going to the line?
Yes, Gabby's going to the
Ooh,
line.
that's a great, see, that's what happens when you're rebounding the ball. Gabby Newis gets a nice rebound, and then Pierz ends up following.
And that's Bednar with her 4th foul. Not a lot of consequence right now,
wow.
but one more to go for her.
Right.
Coming into the game is Heidi Mo,
Replaces her sister.
her sister.
That's Gabby Newis's 5th rebound of the game.
Wow. Gabby could put us within, Little Falls within 2 here.
We could make it a 1-possession game.
First important free throw, no good.
Bednar with the rebound.
By Bednar.
Yep. Let's see
And
what happens here.
11
We got 10
seconds to
seconds.
go.
Yep. 5-point game here. Flyers got to get a steal or a stop the clock. Got a foul again.
There
Yep,
it
Jamie
is.
Jenks, there
Yep.
she goes.
And she's sending Bozer to the line, just missed 2 free throws.
That's good senior leadership, though. You don't want a lot of those seconds to run off the clock. Got to hand it to Little Falls. You know, there's a 9-point deficit here. They kept playing and
With a minute and a
got
half
it
to
within
go.
a position. Up
Bozer
1-possession game.
puts it in. That could ice the game here for Pierz. Megan Bozer,
Yep, could make it a 3-possession ball game on this free throw.
and second one up and good.
Yep, that's tough. That's tough with a 3-possession with 4 seconds
Yeah,
left.
it is.
We got freshman Melanie Dorn bringing it up here with 1 second left.
Dorn's going to want to take that
And the ball game,
5-point
there's the
shot.
final buzzer.
Well, there you go. The opening game goes to Pierz. Little Falls loses 47-40 to the Pierz Pioneers here tonight at Flyer Gymnasium. Wow, what a game. Boy, Little Falls with that little run at the end, coming back. A minute 23 to go. They're down by 9. They take it within 3. And they just can't come up with the win tonight. So Rich Teskey has the game tonight. Trent Graham still 0-2. Pierz goes to 1-1. Unofficially tonight, I've got some scores for you guys and girls. For Little Falls, I'm going to take a look to make sure I got this. Heidi Moe, she ended up with nothing. 31, Kendra Pullman 6 points. She had those 2 3-pointers.
With those points, she pulled down 6 rebounds there, Dave. 5 in the second half alone. So that kept
Wow.
Little Falls into that game.
Gabby Newis ended up with 5 points.
Yep, but she had 5 rebounds ending the game.
Jamie Jenks, 16 points. She scored 8 against Alexandria, 16 tonight. She was all
Yeah,
over
she
the
pulled
court.
down 7 rebounds.
Melanie Dorn, she has 6 points.
And she pulled down 2 rebounds tonight for the Flyers.
And Jennifer Ronning, I have her at 2 points.
Yeah, she has, again, unofficially has 3, but I have her down for 3 rebounds.
Okay. For Pierz Pioneers, Elizabeth Tamala, the only Bozers that didn't play for Pierz were Bailey and Taylor. But Elizabeth Tamala, I have her at 5 points.
Yep, but she pulled down 4 rebounds.
Number 10, Bridget Bednar, she had 8.
Oh, wow. And
How did she have it?
she ended up with 13 unofficial rebounds.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that
She
second
was
half,
everywhere.
she actually picked up 9 of those rebounds in the second half.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And number 13 for Pierz, Kayla Carter had 5 points.
Yep, ended up with 5 rebounds.
25, Megan Bozer ended up with 12 points.
She pulled down 3 rebounds for the Pioneers tonight.
And Alyssa Bozer, number 35, ended up with 5 points.
Yes, and she pulled down 4 of those Pierz Pioneer rebounds this evening.
Well, I want to thank you for all watching tonight. This was a great broadcast, our first broadcast of the year for the sports season in the winter. We did volleyball in the fall. I want to thank our great crew, Alex Warzeka, Dylan Lynch, Jason Egerth, and Kyle Hempel on cameras, Phoenix Weiss and Emily Danaski, our directors and switchers, Eric Van Ark and Zoe Garner on graphics, and Max Walter, our runner. And for Debbie Lanimi Allen, who was my color tonight, I do appreciate you working
Oh,
with
I
me.
thank you for the opportunity. This was a great thing. I just love the game of basketball, and I enjoyed being here with you, Dave. I really
Great.
appreciate it.
We'll be back on the 11th with Little Falls versus Princeton boys basketball. Then we got the holiday concert on the 17th. All these broadcasts live on iHub. We want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Karen Warner, my partner in crime, and Jerry Abraham from Channel 6. For everybody from Flyer Media Productions, this is Dave Gertz along with Debbie Alimi Allen saying good night, and we'll see you next time
Good night.
on Flyer Media Productions. Bye-bye.